Heyo and welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86 Autobot Swoop. There we go, Dinobot Swoop or Autobot Swoop, whatever they want to call it. Point is, he is Swoop, and I really want to thank the guys for getting, make sure, check out their channels. I'm on the Ultra Megatronus live show. You'll see all the guys there. Make sure you go check out that show. Make sure you like, subscribe to everybody there, and I really appreciate this. It's taken me a while to get to this, and yeah, you see some trash back here. I was actually what I'm doing is these are bits of cardboard, and I am fitting and trimming them, and I am going to make fillers with these pieces. I'll paint them the right color blue, and I'm going to make fillers with these pieces rather than buy some pre-made ones. I'm just going to make my own and fill in all of these bits and pieces that don't really need to be there. So yeah, that's what you see that mess back there for, is I've been cutting and fitting pieces that I will then paint and fill in the gaps. So anyway, here he is, and once again, I am really happy. Now, one thing to note, I have already modified this toy. I will talk about that as soon as we take a look at those instructions and that box. So let's move him out the way. And here are the instructions. All right, sorry about that. Bit of congestion going on here, and I didn't want to capture that on film. Anyway, here you go. It does come with 4 accessories. Right now, Grimlock's sword is with Grimlock. So that one right there, not that one right there. 2 missiles, it comes with. But anyway, there you go. These are the instructions if you care to take a look. This way. So, pretty cool stuff. Pretty basic. So, all in all, really cool. Shows you how to, attach accessories and whatnot. So, there you go, instructions. We fold all this up, and there you go. And he does come with a big old box, and I'm gonna have to raise up my camera here a bit. And here is the box. Swoop on the front, life-size image. Oh, look at that. Life-size image. So, pretty cool image going on there. It says Studio Series 86, number 28. Pardon me, 26. I said 28, didn't I? Dinobot Swoop. Dog hair. Don't mind the dog hair. There you go. Swoop again on that side. Pity doesn't come with blast effects. That's okay. I got a few. We'll try them out. There's the back. There you go. It does come with a backdrop. You guys know I don't really show those off. Swoop. Studio Series 86, number 26. There you go. And that backdrop is right in there. And it's not, I'll just get it out of the way. Let's just open it up, get it out of the way. I don't keep them. I don't generally do. There we go. Get rid of the box. And this is the backdrop. I have to tilt my camera down more. There we go. And yeah, this is the backdrop. And of course, you can, set them in there if you wish. If you have the, shelf space to display this sort of stuff, awesome. I don't. So, I'm not. I don't keep these. I don't generally keep boxes unless I think I really like the look of a box, that I'll keep it, or something special or important. But there it is. It actually comes with 2 of these backdrops. One is, has him attached to it. It's full of, cutouts where all the parts can go into. So, yeah, get rid of that, because nobody cares about them, except for the people who do. Anyway, there we are, and here he is, and here is one of the accessories. We'll get that right out of the gate. There it is, the sword. It does come with a Grimlock sword. I'm going to end up painting this, by the by. So, pretty cool. I dig it. And you can attach a blast effect on there if you so wish. I don't know why you want one on the end. I don't know. But yeah, so you can stick a blast effect on the end of that. I don't know why they made it that way. I don't get it. What say, you know, they say the 10th gram of plastic by doing that, I guess. And he is the lightest of all the Dinobots. He is really the lightest. I've weighed them all. And he is the lightest. But yeah, for some reason you can attach a blast effect on there. And I just don't get it. I don't get the point of it. I mean, I guess you could do this if you wish. I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes Hasbro makes decisions that don't make any real sense. But other than that, you can't really attach a blast effect anywhere on here. Not even those. Those are not blast effect compatible. So, you know, and those are the two other accessories I'm going to talk about that it comes with. If I can get them out of here. It comes with two of these. The red plastic painted gold. So that is gold paint, not gold plastic. And I dig it. I dig it a lot. Oh, and they fit right into those ports on these. And comes with two of those. Two of these main, what look like his old spring-loaded weapons. Pretty cool. Dig it a lot. Boy, for some reason the shadowing and my light box is not happening well. So, yeah, and he can not hold these hardly at all. Well, I guess he can, but it doesn't look that great. They're really, you can put them on the shoulders if you wanted. There you go. So yeah, you have that. But really, and you can stick them on the reverse side over here if you wanted. If you wanted that look, but really they should go right there because, you know, swoop. There you go. And it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, let's do a quick comparison. If I can, let's see. I don't know if I can fit all boys in here. Hold on. Oh, that I got almost all of them in the shot. Snarl's over here. Crowd in, boys. Crowd in. Crowd in. There you go. But there you go. And I'm so happy to have all these guys together. I'm really, 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 really happy to have them all together, and he looks the part. He fits right in just beautifully. I'm willing to bet that they're going to reissue this as a red swoop, you know, with the comet color, red colors. I can almost guarantee that's going to happen. I could see that happening, but yeah, and again, he is the lightest of all of them. I've you know, done a scale weight of all of them, and he is definitely the lightest by a few grams. You know, by about one. I don't know, one. I can't remember exactly. I just remember that he is definitely the lightest. But yeah, look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. True leader scale figures, and I really, really appreciate that. None of this, you know, Voyager scale called leader just because he has some extra bits with him, you know. That's you know, making you spend more money for less. These are true leader scale. This is what leader scale looks like. Not other crap. And you know, and I belabor this with every Dinobot review, I know. But look, that is what they call leader scale, right? This is what they call leader scale. Because he has some extra bits and whatnot. They call that leader scale. That's not leader. That's Voyager. This is a leader. This is a leader. That's a leader. That's a leader. That's a leader. This is Voyager. Alright? It's so easy to see the scale difference. I mean, my point's made just right here. Oh, okay, he comes with extra bits, his trailer, blah, blah, blah. Parts count, that's what makes him a leader. Bullshit. Alright? That's a bunch of bullshit to make you pay more money for less. Leader scale. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Let's move on. Alright, and so here we are, and finally we're going to take a look at him. We will zoom in and take a look at that mug. There we go. Nice blue eyes, silver face. Love that red crest. Now you'll notice some cabbage in here. That is because of, I took this head apart. You just unscrew this, and the front part, this front part comes off. That's where it splits right there. And I tried shaving out the ball joint pieces so I can get him to, scroll back, get him to look more up. Because as people who own the figure know, he can't look up. All right. Well, that's not closed in all the way. There we go. He can't look up. He could. So I went in there. I did some shaving with my Dremel and whatnot, and I got that much. So now he can look that much. What it is if you see right here, and I'll zoom in, there is the way this is molded, it has this piece right here. And this flat edge is what's stopping it from looking down. So you'd have to trim out this part right here, which I wouldn't recommend, to get him to look up more. I wouldn't really recommend that. Maybe someone will do an upgrade kit. Well, it'll replace this plastic piece that is right there. This plastic piece is the problem, really. It is. It's not so much the head or the cavity where the ball joint goes into, which, yes, can be a problem too, but it is this piece right here. This piece right here is the cause of the problem, why he can't look up. So, I mean, you can see that just like, boom, look at that. This square piece right here is what's stopping it from looking up. It's just something, and I don't want to. The problem is yes, I could probably sand that down, but it would affect the transformation of the head. So somebody will have to re-engineer something, or maybe an upgrade set will re-engineer that slightly so that could change, because that's not great. It's not great. So it sits down like that, or you can have it up like I had it, higher. And either way you go, you don't get, you get down a little side to side. You do get the, swivel on it, which is fine, okay. Same when it's up, but it's just they have to fix that piece in order to do anything about it. That's just what it is. Anyway, so here we are. There's some metallic gold, red Autobot symbol. I would have liked to have that on a white background, maybe, or outlined in silver. Something to make that pop a little bit more. Got blue eyes there. Blue, red, gold, going right there. Charcoal black, or charcoal black. I don't know why they used blue here. It doesn't make a lot of sense why they used blue plastic there. It doesn't, even for the transformation. I'm not really sure why it's blue plastic. But there it is. Here he is from the back. Lots of gappage and waffling going on here. And again, I'm trying to fix that with these things. Make my own. Glue them in, so. I could probably try Mod Podge maybe to fill in the gaps. If I don't think that's going to be successful, I could probably Mod Podge or something. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of all of that. I'm just not. But otherwise, he looks really, really good. It's just gray plastic, unfortunately. Not a lot of paint, some red going on there. Would have been nice if they finished out here. I'm sorry, if they would have continued there. I understand Toy Hacks has taken care of that, and that's fantastic. I may just try to paint it, because as much as I am a fan of the toys version of stuff more than the cartoon look, I do like this because it matches the rest of the Dinobot. So I don't want to go toy look. I'd rather go toon look, but still that. So I might paint that in. It just looks unfinished to me. So yeah. But otherwise, yeah, he looks really, really good. More gray plastics there. Sort of a silvery plastic with gray plastic. You can see the color variation going on right there between the two. So you got silver plastic and grayish silver plastic. And you can have these wings out if you want. You can have these out. You know, if you want to display it that way. That's double hinge joint, and mine's really tight, and just like this slice to pop off at the drop of a hat. I'm telling you, on my copy anyway, it pops off really, really easy. It's almost too easy. There we go. Boom. But I understand there's an upgrade set, and that requires you to pop these off anyway. So, if you get that, you know, hey. But yeah, you could have that look going on if you wish. Pretty cool, all in all. Pretty cool. And straighten that up there. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and you can, boom. This is more for his, you know, alt mode. But yeah, you could have that look going on if you wanted. I don't see why not. But, you know, boom, there you go. You have that. Again, there's a double joint. Silver plastic. Is that silver plastic or is that silver paint on gray plastic? I think that's actually paint. No, it's just a silvery plastic. Okay. I wanted to believe that was paint, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not too sure. Yeah, I think that's just silvery plastic. Still, looks good. I mean, I wish they would have, you know, done all of it that way. But yeah, so let's talk about articulation. Since the wings will flap on a double joint there. You got a joint right there, so you can move it this way, up and down if you wish, and get those out of the way. The head you saw there, arms will go all the way around once you know, get them out of the way of the wings there. Got a bicep swivel. Boom going on right there. You have a single joint going 90 degrees. Unfortunately, I wish that was a double joint. You do have a wrist swivel going on here. Mine are really tight, but you do have them. So, again, mine are really tight. And you have an in for transformation if you want to utilize that. So, as you can see, he does have a waist swivel, although it's sort of hindered by that beak there, but he does have one. Legs will kick forward that far on a soft ratchet, back that far again on that soft ratchet. If he is, there we go, you get them straight out, which is nice. So you can do a full spread there. You do have a thigh swivel going on there. Again, that's silver paint right there with gold paint, so I appreciate that. That is definitely paint going on there. Paint going on there on that red. So, yep, appreciate that. Anyway, you've got double jointed knees, so you get a good range out of that. Boom. Really, really nice. And for the feet, you have no down, or pardon me, no up. You got down, so that's pretty cool. You got some heel spurs which will move as well, and you've got a nice deep rocker. So look at that. Really, really cool. So all in all, you know, not a bad figure at all. I am well pleased with what's here. Yes, there is some issues. Yes, there is some problems. But all in all, I am well pleased with what is here. It's just, he looks good. He looks like Swoop. He looks like Swoop just stepped off the screen, and I really, really, really appreciate that. And for storage, if you want, you can store the sword at any of the ports you find on the figure. I like to store it here on the back. So, like that. Pretty cool. And, of course, he can hold it in his hands, as you saw at the beginning of the video. So, and when I was demonstrating the blast effect, there you go. You can have that. I know I have it upside down right now. Straighten that out so nobody will say in the comments, look at you, messed up the sword. Okay, there you go. So, he can't hold that. And, again, I want to paint that because it just looks so drab and that plain. I know the original G1 toy was the same way, but I don't know. It's too plain, but it's got a lot of motor details in there, as you can see. Really, really cool. I appreciate that. I don't know why they made that blast effect compatible. Like, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so transforming this guy isn't really hard. I'm not going to show the transformation. As you guys know, I don't do transformations on the channel, so I will be right back with his transformation. I meant his alt mode, not his transformation. And here he is in his alt mode, and it looks great. It does. It looks great. It looks very G1 toy, if not cartoon animation accurate. But, whoops, I don't have this quite right there. There we go. There we go. Now it's transformed properly. So, make sure this is tabbed in. There we go. Make sure this is tabbed in. So, there we go. But yeah, here he is. And it's basically, you know, you fold him up and you see everything in it. I do like the fact that they added thruster detail in there. Pretty cool. It's not blast effect compatible as far as I am aware. I've tried a few different variations of them and none of them seem to fit in there. So would have been nice, but no, not blast effect compatible, sadly. It's okay. It's okay. Nice silver on those wings because they used to be chromed out. But again, it would have been nice if, you know, they're completely silvered out like these pieces, not, you know, having the silver on them is kind of disappointing. But otherwise, you know, here he is. Again, it's just, I appreciate the detail there and the fists. I appreciate the little add-ons they've added. Again, like here, thrusters, you know, the vents up here, the venting going on here. I'll have those fists in quite properly. There we go. Otherwise, they, you know, be sitting flush. There we go. Fix that. There we go. So that's what that looks like. You know, I appreciate what they've done here. I don't get why this is so much shorter than this. I mean, yes, you can open this up and you do have a peg in there which you can throw a blast effect into if you want. You do have that, but why, Hasbro? Why did you make this so much shorter than the rest of the beak? I mean, it's a parrot beak, for crying out loud. I just don't. Look, that tab is for robot mode. They could have easily made this beak longer and put that slot on the bottom of the beak. I would have lived with that. But this, I don't get why it's so much shorter. It wasn't like that in the cartoon. I don't get this. I honestly don't. But as you saw, you can stick a blast effect in there and, you know, have that going on if you wish. And that looks pretty cool, actually. So, again, basically same colors going on here that you saw in his robot mode. Only now, again, this would have been nice to have been carried out completely in red. I can fix that myself. I like this crest going on here. I wish it was longer because in the show it was actually longer. This is more for his robot mode. It would have been nice if, and I've seen an upgrade kit now that will let you change this out because this is actually, the head is actually like several different pieces. It's two halves, right? You got the front half, the back half, and then you have a section that slides out, which this is right here. It's on a separate, I'm not sure how well you can see that in there now that I've got a beast mode, but this whole fin assembly is actually a separate piece. It's on a slider inside this part of the helmet, not that part. So this whole section can slide out. So it'll be, I've seen the upgrade set for that. It looks very good, which allows you to not only have a larger fin, but you can swing that down to make it look like he should. Oh, that's a pin joint. So yeah, in order to change the beak out and make it even, you'd have to knock out that pin and then put in the new piece, and hopefully it'd be color matching and all that. But you know, there it is. Got some nice blue eyes. I appreciate, really appreciate what they've done here. You got wing articulation should you want it. Head can look up. Pretty good deal. Yeah, pretty good deal. Down. So, you know, all in all, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I really like this. I don't got my guy. I kept the other ones in robot mode, so for a quick comparison, something in their alt mode. Here's Ratchet, Studio Series 86 Ratchet, and that looks fine indeed. Put him there, and there you go. There's Ratchet. So I got some Toy Hacks decals from Raziel Kane. Again, make sure you check out his channel and give him a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But yeah, there you go. There's Swoop's giving him a ride. There you go. Good on you, Swoop, giving old Ratchet a ride to where he needs to go. So, again, leader class. That's what leader class looks like, folks. All right? So, I'm really happy with the entire Dinobot set. I am. I haven't been this happy outside of the Ratchet or Shockwave figures in a long time with Hasbro. Yes, it has its problems, but I'm happy with it. That's the important part. I'm happy with it. And as long as you're happy with what you're buying, as much as I like to knock on the figures, you know, the price points and the scale and the weight and all that stuff, you know, the important part is you like what you buy. All right. I just tell it like it is. I see it as I see it. And it's up to the viewer to decide if they agree with me or not, or if it's up to you guys. I think this is worth it as it is. I'm pretty happy with it. Sure, again, it has its share of problems. I wish they could have done more with the transformation, but he does look like that on screen. So, you know, with his arms that way, he did look like that, right? Sure, you could hide that all away, but that's how he looked on screen, people. So, oh, and I forgot to mention his little toes move. So, if you don't untransform it, mine are on there pretty tight, but yeah, his toes do move. So, I forgot to mention that. I don't really move them, but you can move them like that if you so wish. I don't know, it's up to you. This arm never stays tabbed in. There we go. No matter how much I try, that just doesn't like to stay tabbed in. Nothing really likes to stay tabbed in on my figure, except for the chest. That stays tabbed in really solidly. So I usually have to get get a spudger to work this thing apart when I transform into robot mode, because this thing tabs in really solidly. But other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you... Dog hair not included. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click that like button. It's really important for people to click that like button. Really helps my channel grow. And I do have a Patreon. I'm not much using it anymore. But there is a link in the description down below if you're interested. I don't know, there's much more to say, so be good to each other.